Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, back to Trailmakers, and today we're heading back into the workshop to look at some amazing creations that the community has to offer this week. And some of these creations take advantage of some of the new features since the update, such as you can see, the different texture blocks, and this one I think is designed to be a first-person based creation, so you're supposed to explore this thing in first person. So this is the first-person paradise, and this is made by that Dom guy. So this creation is actually specifically designed for this exact part of the map, I think. And it's actually kind of genius how it uses the water of the river here as kind of like a pool. So it looks like we got some beach towels with some pillows to lay down by the pool. We got presumably some type of chair, maybe just a regular chair, maybe a lifeguard chair. Probably not a lifeguard chair. Lifeguard chairs are usually taller. Looks like over here we got a nice bar. Yeah, he used the invisible oh, whoa, that's cool. There's some type of like sensor or something that automatically opens this when you get behind the bar. That's pretty cool. Oh, is that the sensor there? Yep, that's the sensor there. I've never seen the sensor like this close. You can see the individual like pixels on the sensor. That's interesting. Whoop, I fell in the pool. I fell in the pool. It's okay, I can swim. All right, then we can walk up the stairs, and what is this? Other than loud. If I stand here, does it open? Uh-oh, I'm locked in. We're locked in. Oh, this must be like a stage. Oh, okay, yeah, this is definitely a stage. This is where the entertainment would be, the music, the DJ. All right, what if I go from the front over here? Is there a sensor to let me in? Yeah, there are sensors to let me in. There we go. All right, we got cool torches and everything. Oh, look at the torches spin. I just noticed that. That's cool. All right, well, this was the first-person paradise. We are going to have at least one more first-person based creation to look at later on in the video, but we got a bunch of different stuff to look at, so let's get to it. Okay, up next we have this thing, which is called a trap. We are apparently supposed to just drive something over it. This is by Peachy Keenly. This is one of the first things I've seen on the workshop that actually utilizes the new anchor piece, and it seems like it's a pretty creative use on it. So let's go ahead and I'll spawn in one of my vehicles and we'll drive over it and see exactly how effective this trap is. Oh yeah, trophy truck seems like a good idea. All right, well, there goes nothing. Full speed ahead. I think we broke it. Hey, you know what? Let's just put like a handful of these guys in here. There we go. And maybe I should drive just a little bit slower over them. All right, let's actually watch what happens here. Oh, wow, there we go. That time it worked. And yet you're completely trapped to the ground. So this thing is anchored to the ground. And then when you drive over it, it shoots anchors into your vehicle, pretty much preventing you from doing anything at all. And I can't even like respawn myself because I spawn on top of it. All right, I want to do another full speed ahead one at the big cluster of them and see if they can trap me. All right, here we go. Full speed ahead. Nope. So there is definitely a speed limit on how... Oh, okay. Well, that also works as a trap, too. Oh, there we go. That time it got me. Oh, look, you can see them all spiking into the bottom of my vehicle from different angles and stuff. I'm not even touching the ground at all. These things have completely lifted me off the ground. That's impressive. All right, well, now my vehicle is completely stuck. So there's another example of how the new anchor pieces can be used. And I think that that's an awesome idea. All right, up next, we're going to be looking at the Mortar auto turret. Apparently it's self-explanatory, but I'm not actually quite sure how it works. Oh, it looks like this uses anchor pieces as well. So I'm really curious how this thing's going to work. This is by Mortar. All right, well, here it goes. Oh, I don't think that's what was supposed to happen. I'm trapped inside of it. Hold on. All right, there we go. All right, wait, what is it? Oh, do I have to control it? Oh, what? 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 Oh, okay. I think it just stays on now. Yeah, oh, it makes more sense now. I see why it's an auto turret, or Mortar auto turret. Okay, I get it. It is very loud here. Nothing is hitting my vehicle, though. Is that, like, I guess the perfectly wrong angle? Oh, that one was close. I don't know how randomized it is. I'm gonna hop in and give it a slightly new angle. Oh, it just destroyed itself. All right, there we go. That's pretty cool, though. Like, the individual turret sections spin, and then the entire base spins as well. Oh, there we go. There we go. That was a direct hit. Awesome. All right. That is a lot of mortars. And it destroyed itself again. Stop. Stop. You're dead. Stop. Oh, my ears. Up next, we got this thing. I don't know how to pronounce any part of it. I don't know how to read the instructions, so I'm just gonna push buttons and see what happens. Whoa. What? It is so stable. I don't know what it is. Oh, that's a lot of buttons to push and see what happens. That is a lot of buttons. Wow. Okay, I'm just gonna start with the typical WASD. There is no W. Okay, all right, so we can turn with A and D. This thing is crazy. And it like, whoa. What? It like settles itself down after you turn rather than just like retaining the momentum. It stops its momentum somehow. This thing is insane so far. All right, I'm gonna press number 1. Okay, we're going up now. I'm gonna press number 1 again. Does this just change the height? Are we gonna stable off at this height now? It seems to be rocking. We rocked the boat. There's like some type of feedback loop now. I'm gonna try to stabilize it out. All right, there we go. Now it's perfectly stable. Perfect. All right, number 2. Okay, number 2 goes down. That makes sense. Number 3. Oh, is 3 forward? 3 is forward. So then it stands to reason that 4 is backwards. Wait, 4 is also forwards. Maybe 3 and... What? All right, I don't know what those are. We're gonna do arrow keys now. Up arrow. Seems to be going forwards. Back arrow. Okay, so up and down on the arrows seem to be our forward and back. And now we're slowly going backwards. So then can we strafe to the left? Yes, and then we can strafe to the right. You know, I want to go back down to the ground where it's going to be easier to see movement. So this thing is basically just like a super stable drone. Yeah, so the arrows are just a very slow strafing. You can go strafe left, right, forward, and back. Okay, what does J and K do? I feel like there's just a bunch of keys that serve the same purpose. X is like faster backwards. What? Q? Oh, we can pick things up with Q. It has a magnet on the bottom of it. Space? Space also goes forward. N? What is happening? What is this thing? M? M goes back. Okay, what about E? Okay, E also just goes up like really, really fast. All right, I think I've pressed like all of the buttons. This thing is kind of insane. There is so much going on with this, and it is super stable. So let's go ahead and fall out of the sky now. I'm turning off the thrust. I'm just gonna let it fall, and we're gonna see what happens. We're probably just gonna hit this thing. And there we go. We've destroyed it. I'm sorry. All right, well, that thing was super complex. We had a lot of buttons to experiment with, and it didn't make me any less confused. I am a weird combination of impressed and confused. Okay, up next, we're looking at this cool Airspeeder bike by Shasso Nikiforus. All right, well, here it is. Check it out. Oh, it's a little bit bouncy. Just a little bit. Oh, it has a sensor on the front to trigger the front gimbal. Oh, this is probably bad. This is probably not good. Yeah, that's not good. This is clever, though. This is a nice design. It's a super, like, probably as simple as you can get for this design. Like, there's few amount of pieces that I can think of to really put... Oh, and we flipped over. Like, what's impressive about it is that I think it's, like, almost purely seat-leaning controls. I mean, there is a little bit of a tail in the back to help turn. But you can see, oh, and we tipped over again. But you can see we actually lean into the turns because of our seat controls. Oh, and I flipped it over again. I think I'm just really bad at driving this. Oh. Now, what is particularly interesting about this is that he does use the, oh, we survived that. He does use the gimbal jets where, wouldn't it be just as easy to use hover pads? Like, he's using gimbal jets as hover pads with gimbal jets and sensors, instead of just hover pads, which would do the relatively same purpose automatically. But hey, because of that, he has a smaller profile on the front because the hover pads are a lot bigger. So that's a cool advantage. If it works, then hey, there's no reason to complain about it. All right, let's go ahead and destroy this thing once again by going off this jump here. Woo! Woo! Oh, what? We docked our nose off, but we survived, and now we tipped over again. Up next, we have the transforming Humvee, which is apparently also a stealth boat. This is by Demon. All right, so here is the Humvee form. We got a turret that we can move back and forth. and we can shoot to our heart's content. And apparently number 1 is to transform. So let's go over to the water, and then we're gonna see how this thing transforms. This is a pretty interesting looking Humvee though, by the way, with those pipes on the front of the hood there. All right, here we go. Number 1 is to transform, so, slowly, okay, there we go, All right, it definitely isn't the fastest boat, but I guess if you're gonna be stealthy, maybe being slow and sneaky is not the worst thing. But the water actually made me miss the transformation, so I want to transform back. Oh, that's interesting. All right, let's watch it out of the water so we can actually see it in all of its glory. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, so look at the roof. The roof ends up going down, and then the whole front kind of twists over. That's interesting. So what happens if I go into the water as a Humvee? Okay, so the front is clearly a little bit heavy, but it slowly rises up. And now if I try to go forward, I really can't. So I have to transform. Oh, there we go. Oh, okay. So look at the propellers also come down. All right. Oh, that's cool. They have like 2 stages. They go out and then down. I wish it was a little bit faster as a boat, but it still works. It doesn't have to work great. It just has to work. All right, now we have the Ford Focus RS 2019 Drifter. Apparently this thing has the ultimate drift function. This is by Noah Taxel. All right, so this one makes good use of the new transparent skins on the blocks for the windshields and the windows and the headlights and stuff. So that's pretty cool. So let's drive this thing around. Can I make this jump here? That'd be pretty cool if I can make this jump. I don't think I'm gonna survive the landing though. Oh, that was actually a really nice jump. Holy cow, that was a pretty decent landing, all things considered. So can we first appreciate the aesthetics of this car? Oh, look at the handle for the door. That's cool. Can we appreciate the aesthetics of this car, first of all? I think it looks pretty good. So now, apparently there is a drift function when I press left shift. I don't know what that means, but let's go ahead and activate. Oh. The drift function is popping the tires, of course. The ultimate drift function, and as you can see, it totally works. Man, these tires, look at the way that these tires pop. You can't say it doesn't work. This is totally drifting like crazy now. It's awesome. Oh, those tires just look pathetic. I gotta admit, that is not what I expected when I spawned this thing. I did not know that that was gonna be the ultimate drift function. So let's contrast. So this is me turning without the ultimate drift function. As you can see, it's more of just a standard turn than a drift. And then when I activate the ultimate drift function, oh yeah, especially if it's just the back wheels, it totally turns. I mean, it totally drifts. Oh, it's too much now. You need all of your wheels. Yeah, you definitely need all of your wheels to be popped. Otherwise, you just have no control. At least with all of the wheels popped, I can control my drift enough to go where I want to go. All right, well, good job. You got me on that one. You definitely got me on that one. I did not expect that. All right, up next, I don't know what this is. This is by Disjai's Limit. The Ultra Stable Sniper Hover. That's a lot of words put together in a sentence. I don't know exactly how it's supposed to work, but let's see. Oh, I blew myself up. Okay. That's the unfortunate consequence of pushing buttons to see what happens sometimes. All right, I know I'm supposed to press X to activate the hover mode. Ah, spaces to go up. Okay, there we go. There, oh, look at this. Look at this. This is really stable. And it just stays at whatever height I end up stopping at. That is really cool. All right, Q and E? I don't know what Q and E. Oh, Q and E are to strafe back and forth. Okay, that's really cool. And then number 2, what? All right, so number 2, I think, is to stop yourself from hovering horizontally. So if I let go of E right now, you can see it's automatically correcting itself until it's done stopping. That is kind of crazy. But I think I could turn that function off, so now when I let go, yeah, now you can see I just keep drifting. And then when I press 2, it activates the auto stop function, which is really awesome. And then number 5, oh, that's how it fires. So you're actually supposed to like maneuver your way over things and then fire from above. All right, so I'm gonna maneuver myself over to these barrels, and there's an explosive barrel here, and we're gonna see how effective this thing is at blowing up this explosive barrel. All right, I think we're pretty much over it, and fire. Oh, that was the wrong button. Fire. There we go. All right, so now I can go down with one. All right, and there we go. Another super impressive, stable flying creation. All right, up next, we have Railgun Mech by AIO. All right, we got a decent amount of buttons. All right, so this is, whoa. What? This is like one of the coolest walking things I've seen. Like the fact that this was programmed so you could use like just multiple buttons for different functions on the same joints is really impressive to me. Like it has a turn right function, it has a turn left function, it has a walk forward function. I'm assuming it has a walk back function. I am so surprised at how well it works too, especially like the turning is so well done. This thing's amazing already, and I haven't even like done anything else yet. So that's what WASD is. There's Q and E. What? My mind just got blown on another dimension. It strafes. It has a strafing function as well on the same walking mechanisms. So you can turn and rotate and you can strafe. Are you kidding me? All right, space I'm assuming is to shoot. Well, and then what do the arrows do? What are the arrows? Oh, okay. Oh my goodness. This thing is incredible. Like this thing is actually amazing. Because how useful is that to be able to strafe like this while you're firing or aiming at things? And then you could turn this as well. You could turn the whole body. Like everything is just so functional. All right, but the question is, can we blow ourselves up? I'm trying here. Oh, look at where the guy is. That's pretty cool. All right, I don't know if we can shoot ourselves to blow ourselves up, but we can turn the cannon down enough that it breaks itself. That's for sure. Oh, this does not look comfortable. This does not look comfortable. Oh. Well, we did it. We did the whole blowing ourselves up thing, even in this thing. That's impressive. You know what? This looks like first person might be a good camera angle. Let's check it out. All right, so this is what first person is like. This is actually not bad. Now if I try to walk forward. Oh, this feels cool. This actually feels like walking. All right. Oh, wait, I have to see what this looks like. I was just walking forward and turning at the same time. So what does that look like? All right, so here's forward, and now I'm gonna introduce turning as well. I'm not exactly sure how it's working, but it's definitely working. So I am still just as impressed as before. What if I strafe while I walk? Yeah, I don't even know what that's supposed to look like, to be honest, but it's actually strafing diagonally. I'm impressed. Look at that. That is totally strafing diagonally. Like you can see it's walking directly on the diagonal direction. That is impressive. All right, I think this is one of the best walkers I've ever seen as far as walking programming goes. That is super impressive. All right, I got time for one more creation, and that is the interactive house. And I think this is perfect for the first person mode. Apparently it's got a working kitchen, shower, 2 bathtubs, a console, and other things to interact with, including a broken PC that you can fix if you can find the tools. What does that mean? This is made by Mexoff. All right, are you guys ready? Let's head into first person mode and approach the house. Is this the sensor? There we go. That's the door. The door opens up and, oh, no way. Look at this. Oh, the PC is broken. That's what it means by it's sparking. You can see all the sparks happening. That is not good. Look at this gaming chair though. All right, let's hop in. Oh, we could check out all the rooms of the house from the top down. All right, so we have a bunch of buttons in this seat. Maybe one of these is to fix the computer. So we have L. Oh, L is to turn lights on. We can turn all the lights on. D. Oh, D is the door. That makes sense. W. What? W for water, I guess. Look at the showers. Oh, that is so cool. X. Oh, X is the radio. Okay, we don't need the radio. K. I can't figure out what K is doing. All right, well, let's continue to explore then. All right, so it looks like we got a little bar here with like this almost look. Does this trigger something? Nope. This almost looks like a microwave or something. Oh, look at the speakers. We got speakers next to, oh wait, is this a bar? Oh no, this isn't a bar. This is just, it's just kind of like a table behind a couch. I thought this was like a bar area, but no, this is just a couch and you got it right in front of a TV with some speakers and stuff. We got the kitchen here. Oh, what does this do? Are you doing something? It turned a fire on inside. You can kind of see the fire going on in the oven. I don't know if there's a way to actually like open the oven, but standing in front of it, I think like triggered the fire to come on. All right, so this is one of the bathrooms. And obviously if you stand under it, it also triggers it to work. Okay, that's cool. All right, we got the laundry room. Oh, and the bathroom as well. It's got a toilet and I'm assuming this is a bidet. These towels look awesome. And then we got the sink. This is there's a surprising amount of detail in this house considering. All right, heading on over into one of the bedrooms. We got a nightstand with some ornaments on them. And we got a closet here with another bathroom. We can go ahead inside the tub. And we got the shower that turns on. All right, moving on over to the second room. Some more nightstands with some fancy trophies on them. I don't even think I have some of these trophies. Painting on the wall. Another wardrobe and another bathroom. And what is this? Is it? I don't think this is supposed to be in here. My bad. I think that's from the walking turret, actually. Wreckage from turrets were not supposed to be inside the bathtub. Okay, how are we supposed to find the right tool to fix this computer, though? This switches something. I'm not really sure what it switches. I can hear a switch going, but I don't know what it actually does. All right, I've looked all around the house and I don't know how to fix the computer. I don't see any tools anywhere. So if you can find the right tools, you can fix the computer. So I guess I'm too blind to see it. If you guys have Trailmakers and you want to try it out yourself, then this is called an interactive house on the workshop. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. What is this? Oh, I just found the tools. They were on the outside and now the computer is fixed. Okay, there we go. I literally just given up when I found them. That's really funny. All right, well, let me know which one of these creations was your favorite. And let me know what you'd like to see in future Trailmakers episodes. Don't forget to grab your push buttons, see what happened shirt on the merch shop. 25% off until the new year if you use code ScrapMan. If you want to see more awesome workshop videos like this, then check out this playlist on the end screen right here. Anyway, this has been ScrapMan, and I'll see you next time. Bye.